Hello everyone, this is Arespi and welcome to another devlog update for the survival game that I am developing. For those that did not watch the previous devlog video, I am currently making a 2D survival game that is temporarily called Parasite's Island. In the game, you're playing as a parasite that takes humans as host, wherein if your host dies, you die as well. And transferring to another host kills your previous one. In this game, your host has washed up into an isolated island inhabited by only a few humans. Your task is to keep the human population on the island enough to secure potential hosts from the next generations of inhabitants. You need to survive for as many generations as possible by preventing any harm to the inhabitants and making sure that their needs are provided. In the last devlog, I have scrapped a lot of things that I have implemented from the first week of the development. So, I have spent the week re-implementing these features back to the game and making them compatible with the new controls. The first thing that I re-implemented is the host transfer mechanics. In the previous implementation, this is triggered using the spacebar when the infected is near another inhabitant. As I explained in the previous devlog, I wanted to change this from using the spacebar to the mouse buttons. So, what I did is that when the player pressed the right mouse button while the cursor is pointing at a particular inhabitant, the infected would walk towards that inhabitant, and when it is near enough, the host transfer takes place. The next thing I re-implemented is the animations and tile map of the game. There are only two animations, and they are the walking animation and the dying animation. These animations are only placeholders for now because I am planning to change the inhabitant sprites in the future to allow variance in terms of appearance to better distinguish inhabitants apart from each other. The tile map I used is the same tile map that I made in the first week of the development. The reason why I implemented the tile map is because I wanted to expand the size of the area that the player could traverse. If there is only a plain blue background, it is hard to determine if the inhabitants is actually moving from one place to the other. After implementing those, I moved on to the inhabitant movement. For the movement of the inhabitants, I wanted them to move in accordance to a particular schedule, just like the schedule of Minecraft villagers, wherein they have a particular time where they would work, gather, and sleep. The Minecraft villagers also have different schedules based on what kind of villager they are. For example, a baby villager's schedule consists mostly of playing and sleeping, while an employed villager has work and gathering added into their schedule. This kind of system is something that I wanted in the game. I spent a lot of time trying to research ways to do this but decided to do it next week instead. Right now, the inhabitants move to a random location at random intervals. The next thing I worked on is the family system. Basically, the game randomly picks the number of families that would be generated at the start of the game. The generated family would pick a surname from the list of surnames saved in a text file. Then, the game would generate the members of each family. A member of the family has a family position and a family role. For the family position, this is whether the member is a parent or a child of the family. And for the family role, it is whether the member is the breadwinner, household manager, or the kid. Each of these roles are explained in the previous devlog. These roles would also be responsible for the schedule system that I explained a while ago. A different schedule would be assigned to a particular role. That is all that I have done for this week, and for the next week I am planning to implement the schedule system. I am trying to post these devlog videos weekly as much as possible, so the next devlog hopefully will be out next week. So, if you have any feedback regarding the game or these devlog videos, please comment them down. If you want to follow the development of this game outside this devlog series, you could follow the game in its GameJolt page, or you could follow the development on Twitter at Arespi Games. I usually post short updates daily on those platforms. So that's all for this week. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Take care.